You too. Today is a big day, man. Today is the day. I know y'all probably looked at the title, and it is what it is. When I do the big chop. The big chop. And everybody got their own reasons for why they cut their dreads or keep their dreads, and I'm gonna give y'all my personal reasons and my hair journey along the way of telling y'all about like my texture and stuff. Letting y'all know why, why I'm gonna cut my dreads off. And first I want to start off by saying when I first got them done, and this is just, I really wanted to make this video for people who start their dreads, and they they want to know what's the best way to start them, and how long should you keep them, and does it interfere with some of the things you want to do in life. Now, when I first started my hair, I think I was about 16 or 17. It was 2008, so I was probably about 17. And I went to a lady. She was decent, at the time I was just rushing, I was excited, I was a kid. I said, man, let me go ahead and get some dreads, right? So, I went to the lady, and when she first started my hair, she always had it was a good size, but because of the texture of my hair, my dreads started thinning out. Now, when she first started it, my dreads were far apart. So at the time they were thick, but they were far apart, so it looked okay. But now that it's thinning, they're far apart. As you can see, I have a dread right here, and then I have a dread over here. And some people be like, well, interlock my dreads, but at the same time they're too far apart, and it's just it's not gonna look good. And I don't know if y'all see, like, all this excess hair right here is just too much. And I went to my professional stylist, and she was telling me, she was giving me the honest truth. She was like, man, if you keep this up, you're gonna end up having like a bald spot in the middle, because of the texture of my hair. I ain't trying to look like Jermaine Dupri, I ain't trying to look like Jermaine Dupri. I'm trying to still look good. So she told me, I need to cut my hair off so I can still have the opportunity to have a haircut or have waves and stuff like that before it's too late. Because if I take too long, I may end up having that bald spot. Either that, or if I cut my hair, I'm gonna have to go bald or something like that. It's just not gonna look good. So, for people with dreads already, I would suggest going to your stylist and making sure you're in the safe zone to keep them. Me, like I said, I feel like I wasn't really in the safe zone only because two things: the bald spot, and then the other thing is, when I get my hair done, it doesn't stay longer than 2 or 3 days. So, and that has to do with the dreads being far apart. Now, my suggestion for people who want to start up, get tiny dreads. Don't get them too tiny, but get tiny dreads that's close together. Make sure you let the stylist know that you need to have your dreads tiny and close together, so that way, if one does pop off, you still got another one right there. And even if it thins, you can actually interlock those kind of dreads, But that's the main reason why I wanted to cut my hair. But as far as my journey with life, I'm gonna be honest. During school, during work, you're gonna catch a hard time. It doesn't matter where you are. I mean, unless you're in a different state. Like, in Florida where I'm at, that's just something that they put on you. Like, it's tough. It's tough here. Georgia, Texas, they're not really too tough on you about dreads and stuff like that, from what I heard, and from some of the friends that I know that actually are in those states. They're doing pretty well and they have dreads. But with what I want to do, I need to stay in Florida with everything I want to do. It's like, especially a part of my promotions and stuff like that. I need to stay here. So there's no need to go there. So that's just a little part of it. I'm not really moved too much about the corporate world, but at the same time, I don't want to look like this all the time. You know, I get my hair done and it's messed up. But I'm gonna tell y'all, like, I done had, since I graduated, I done had a good 5-6 interviews with good jobs, you know, good jobs, paying $40,000 or better. And you know, they'll look at my application and they'll call me the next day. So it's something about my resume and my application that's grabbing these companies' attention, you know. So boom, I'll do that, and then we'll do an interview, and the interview will go well. Even sometimes at the end of my interview, and I'll just share this with y'all, maybe y'all can use this at your interviews. I'll ask them, at the end they'll say, well, do you have any questions for me? And I'll say, well, how do you think I did? And most of them always say I did very well. And out of all of those interviews, I never got a call back to say I got the job. So not saying that my hair is the reason, but it could be. It's a chance that it is, and I wanna better my chances to end up getting into the workforce. You get what I'm saying? So you know, it's just it's more cons than there's pros to me, just on my end, especially with my texture. But that's one of the main reasons why, you know, I'm really just go ahead and chop it off. You know, I'm tired of like keeping this up, and I'm tired of it not staying done. That's basically it. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and wash this thing up a little bit, probably moisturize it. As y'all can see, I kind of grew it out, made it look old first. You know, never want to cut your hair when it's freshly retwisted, so I made it look old, so that way, you know, when I cut it, you know, I'll still have some hair up here. So I'm gonna start off cutting it. I'm gonna see how I look with the little fro. I might even do a little rich homie, you know, not the new rich homie, but you know, the old rich homie, you know, with the little fro, not the new one with the color in his hair and all. But you know what I'm talking about. Like, I might even do a little rich homie, get the edges cut down on the side. But I'm gonna see where I'm gonna go from there. But I'm gonna just go ahead and chop it off, and I'm gonna have Adrian cut it, and I'm gonna see y'all, man. Y'all gonna see it. New man. Make it happen. Cut. Mo. Boy, I'm gonna look ugly. Boy, I'm gonna look like Morris the Naked Mower off of Camp Possible.
Cutting dreads off. So I'm just unraveling the dread.
About that time.
It looks a mess, but whatever. And all this hair back here. Look at all this hair. And he thought he was bald head. So that's all I'm doing. No, you're not. Shut up. Yeah.
I'm bullshit. I'm finna get the Jim Jones going.
Yes. Almost done.
I'm about to cry, y'all.
He gonna cry. You're not gonna cry.
I need a shot.
No, he don't. He's a big boy.
Oh my God, Jim Jones though. I could jump in the pool. I could work out, y'all. I could do a lot of things I want to do, you know.
All of this hair. All of them dreads. Who wanna buy these dreads? 2 bundles.
Gosh.
2 bundles. I want it fake block, so I think I'm gonna sell y'all.
Go ahead and put it on your channel so I get my money. Okay.
My hair's so curly.
I am gonna sell it though.
Alright guys, almost done.
Tell them what you did though.
I mean, it's hard to show when I'm holding it.
Oh.
But I just unraveled it. You can't really tell it. But I unraveled it like this, and I cut it to about here, where the mold part meets. Then I detangle it out. Then you get this cotton ball.